Hey, how's everyone doing? So good to see you. So good to have you. My name is Anthony Murray. I'm your host, and this is Financial Sense. All right, so our topic today is reaping season. What are you reaping? So that's the question, right? What are you reaping? I want to talk a little bit about our political arena. Reaping season. Now, look, I'm not big into politics, but I'll tell you what, we sure enough have a mess. All right, you hear me? A big, big mess. You have to look at it like that, right? But that's what it is right now. As my sons would say, it is what it is. But November's coming. Now, let me mention this. We do not have to vote for those we think should be in there. You know, like, for instance, the popular political parties. Unfortunately, even as you go through the whole list of political figures running for the number one office in the country, well, I'll tell you, I'm just going to tell you, man, we are in a mess. Who do you vote for when it's a mess? I can't, I don't know. But I do want to clear the air on something. It's going around. Matter of fact, there was a popular entertainer that said that President Trump put into law with the conservative Supreme Court justices that the president, a sitting president, could not be indicted or brought up on charges, criminal charges, while they're a sitting president. Wrong! President Trump did not bring that into play. That law was passed back in 1973, not 2000 or something. 1973. All right. So enough of that. So what I want to talk about, and believe it or not, today, we're not going to talk about politics. I want to talk about reaping season. What are you reaping? I want to talk about your business. I want to talk about your business. What's putting money in your pocket? And then I want to talk about what's going on with your money. Because if you're broke, who are you going to point the finger at? You can't point the finger at nobody but you. Now, I'm not broke. Praise the Lord. Thank God for Jesus. Hallelujah. But I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. And it's not a good feeling. So what are you doing to change? Or what have you done to change your financial makeup? There's certain things I believe a person ought to have in play when they're setting themselves up for financial success. Financial success. Do you know what that is? Well, save money. Yeah, save money. But where? Huh? Where? Right now, you could earn in most checking accounts less than 1%. That ain't no money. None. No money. None. Can I say it again? None. No money. None. Mutual funds, money markets. Possibility. You can make something. Still, it's not that much. You're not going to make that much. But let me tell you what I recommend. You ready? I'm going to tell you what I recommend. I recommend indexed accounts. Indexed. All right, so what are you reaping? What are you reaping? What's helping you today? What's preparing you for the future? You have to be ready. Listen, people, regardless of what's going on in the world, you have to be ready. If you're not ready, I gotta silence this thing. If not, I get so many notifications. If I don't silence this thing, man, hold on a minute here. All right, there we go. What are you doing to get ready? What are you doing to get ready? Because if you don't get ready, if you don't have, are you ready for this? A plan. If you don't have a plan, then what? Did you know you have to plan your future? There's no other way. You have to plan your future. If you don't plan your future, then your future already has a plan waiting for you. How many people, so many people, are waiting for SSI, for their Social Security? Is that going to help you? Think about it for a moment. Is that going to help you? Yes, it'll help somewhat, right? But is it going to be everything you need? See, that's how you have to think. Is it going to be everything I need? Is it going to be everything that I need for my future? Now, look, knowledge is power. But applied knowledge, you know what that is? Well, it's powerful. Applied knowledge is powerful. Okay? So when you go to a bank and the banker talks you into a money market or something like that, or even talks you into a fixed annuity. Hey, fixed annuities are great. I can't take away from them. They are great. But I have had clients that have lost money in a fixed annuity. Now, what in debt becomes part of your principal, you will not lose a thing. You hear me? Once that money becomes part of your principal, you're not going to lose a penny. Not one red cent. Okay? So let me read this thing, scrolling across the bottom. Pay attention, pay attention. Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is powerful. Financial literacy is the key. Financial literacy is the key. All right. So let's give you some knowledge so you could apply it and you could reap something that's going to benefit you, your family, your family's family, your family's family for generations to come. Warren Buffett said something that was really wise. He said he would never put his money somewhere where he could lose it. Now, look, if you could trust anybody, you should be able to trust that man. Now, World System Builder, has financial literacy workshops. And guess what they are? Free. Go to worldsystembuilder.com/WS-USA. Then click on the link or just go to financial or worldsystembuilder.com, right? But you want the schedule. So you go to worldsystembuilder.com/WS-USA and choose the workshop you want to attend. We have workshops Monday through Friday, 3 times daily, Monday through Friday. All right. So take the advantage. All right. Get the knowledge. Get the knowledge. Hey, I can't say it enough. Get the knowledge. Why? It's free. Listen, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. It is free. Free. You know you're not free until you are financially free. Did you know that? I want to share a golden nugget with you. All right. Because we are in the reaping season. I am in it. What about you? Success never shows you the pain of getting there. So when you are reaping, you've already gone through the pain of getting to the reaping season, or the time for you to reap. Now listen. You're going to go through some mess, man. You're going to make some mistakes. That's all right. Make them. You're going to make some. So what? Make them. Make the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Matter of fact, you may even fail. Failure. Failure is not the end. Failure shows you one thing or two things or maybe even a bunch of things that you don't want to do again. All right? So you're in the reaping season, or are you? You could be if you wanted to be. All right? You could be. So, listen, everyone has a story to tell. Everyone. All right? And there's always an audience that needs to hear it. You have a story. So what's your story? What's your story? Hey, you know that I am actually looking for people that's interested and entering into the financial literacy arena, or the financial arena, the insurance arena. All right, now I'm going to put my information up right there. There we go. There, right there. There. There it is right there. Scrolling across the bottom. All right, now I have an office right in Rankin, Georgia. Right in Rankin. Right on Highway 21. We call it South Columbia Avenue, or we call it Highway 21. The main road going through Rankin. The city of Rankin. The town limits, right? Right on the main road. Very important. Very important. And I love to be the one that usher you into this industry. Now, you can enter this industry part-time, full-time. You can enter this industry just to get the knowledge, take the advantage of some discounts, or you can make it a career. All right. So what is it that you need? This: vision, planning, and determination. If you have those three, you will reap a harvest and not a bunch of weeds. See, I'm going to read something else to you. Remember, I said everyone has what? All right, let me go back to it. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a story to tell, right? Every single person I know of, I mean, it may not be glamorous, but everybody has a story. Now, you will never learn success. You will never enter your reaping season without a story of failure and triumph. Never. I don't care how brilliant you are. Your business, it's rare that a business person succeeds their first time. It's rare. It's rare. So don't allow failure to dictate to you and tell you that you can't do it. Success is turning failure into stair steps. Failure tells the stories of your success, not the conclusion. I like that one. God gave these things to me, and I'm sharing them with you. I'm gonna share one last one, and I want to, I'll come back to that next one. I want to before I get too caught up in this, man, we got some really good friends, and I just want to talk about them a little bit and tell you a little bit about them. One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia, at the farmers market on Highway 80. They're black owned and black operated. Black owned and operated. Check them out. Google them. Hey, look, One Price Cleaners, black owned, black operated. Hey, some really nice folks. And then, this guy just does not get enough recognition. So I want to mention him because he's one of our friends as well. Shepherd's Gas Food Mart at 1302 West Gwinnett Street in Stiles Avenue. Don't drive by, stop by. This is the only black-owned gas station in Chatham County. The only. You can get food, newspapers, lotto, whatever, He has it. He has it. Another one of my friends. And you know what? They're just friends, right? They're just friends. I want to give a shout out to them, right? Davis Bosman Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. So their telephone number is 912-225-1600. They have offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. All right. Their website, www.dbjlawyers.com. Check them out. Okay. Some really nice folks. Really nice folks. Hey, did you know Julius Hall is the one that really put all this thing together? And I just want to acknowledge that man has a book out. If it's because of him that I'm on here, right? So I just want to really acknowledge him. He's one of our friends, man. He has a book out called The Journey. It's a book of poetry. You need to check it out. All right. Hey, listen, folks, we're all about spreading love. And one last thing we're all about, share. I want you to share this. Share this information. Now, let's say that you have a situation where medically you can't get life insurance. Now, if you're 50 years old and up, I could get you life insurance. I don't care where you live in the United States. I could get you life insurance. All right. So I just want to drop that in your ear. But the big thing is this. This is the big thing. The big thing is this. I'm looking for people that's interested in helping people with their money. I'm not talking about becoming a financial guru. Do you have that kind of time? I don't. I'm talking about introducing information to people. What you may become is a financial counselor or advisor or a financial professional. All right. But it requires a professional license. There's some hours involved. You do have to study. You have to take a state test and you have to pass it 70 or better. All right. So look, you need to really think about that. Now let me ask you, because we're talking about reaping season, what will you leave your family? Will you leave a financial legacy or financial hardship for your family? What are you going to leave? What are you going to leave? What are you going to leave? Ginger tea, homemade. Stuff is good. All right. So, will you leave a financial legacy or financial hardship for your family? Because, look, we are in the reaping season. And look, this thing is spiritual, people. I'm telling you, you should take the advantage of this. You should. All right. You should. All right. You should take the advantage of this. All right. So one of the things I like to talk to people about is how are you prepared? When you get ready to retire, there's certain things you should have in place. All right. Yeah, Medicare. All right. And if you don't have the money or enough savings or retirement plan or pension, then you may have to get Medicaid as well. All right. Wouldn't that be a trip? But you might. You might. So how are you prepared? How are you prepared? Huh? I can't hear you. Huh? What you say? What you say? I can't hear you. I was listening. I had my head down listening. I can't hear you though. Look, how are you prepared or how are you preparing? This is important. Now, I will meet with somebody on a one-on-one basis and I don't charge. We can do a Zoom or we can meet in person. I could come to you or you could come to me. It's all up to you. Now, I want to make sure that you have my information. And I want to know, when's the last time you had a financial checkup? When? When's the last time you had a financial checkup? I'm only talking to you because I've met people who had good jobs. They had every benefit you could think of. But when they retired, they were broke. Or when they retired, they had no life insurance. But they had a really good job. You know what most people do? Let me tell you what most people do. You know, when you retire, it is your reaping season. This is what most people do. Most people get the life insurance from their job. And then when they retire, they don't realize that that life insurance on their job was part of a group plan. All right. Say group plan was part of a group plan, group plan with big discounts, major discounts. So what do they pay? $10, $20, $30 for their entire family, maybe $10. And what did they get? A term policy. So term policy has a term. When an elected official is in office, they have a term. They're in office for so many years, then they have to run to be reelected. Term. Okay? They are in a term. When you have a term policy or it's not. It is not, you ready? A whole life policy. It's not. What is it? It is a term policy. Now, when you look, I looked at the price of one the other day for somebody. And actually I was in a training. That's what it was. I was in a training. And they were giving an example of someone 30 years old. And then 35 years later, when they retired from their job, they're now 65. And I believe it was for 500,000 or a couple of 100,000. Now, when they were working, it was only costing them. No, it was 200,000. And when they were working, it only cost them like $20 or $10 a month. Can't beat that, right? And I don't even think it cost that much. But when they reached 65 and they left that job, that same amount of insurance. All right, now they pay that little old bitty amount of money those 35 years. But when you retire and you want to keep that same amount and a term policy, the price is astronomical. It was like $4,500 a year the first year. Then the second year was like 5,000 or something. Because each year you're going to get a new price with your new age. Oh, yeah, it's guaranteed, insured, yeah. But you don't want that. All right, so you need the information. Get educated, people. Get educated. I am so tired of GoFundMe. I'm so tired of these programs like that. You got you're blowing your money. I talk with people. This lady, I talk with people all the time. I know people that talk to people. Listen, everybody knows somebody that has the money, but let's look at what they're spending it on. All right, you ready? They're spending it on lotto. They're spending it on going out to dinner every night. They're spending it on clothes. They're spending it on coffee or lattes. They're spending it on things. And now, when they transition or die, expire, whatever, oh, my family will take care of me. Oh, why don't you take care of you right now? All right? That's what you need to do. Right? That's what you need to do. If you want to reach me directly, hey, look, here's my email right here. There's my phone number. I'm reachable. You could text me. I prefer you text me and just ask what time I'm available. Or if you want to call, just call me. And if I'm not available, I'll let you know. But call. Now, when you get your insurance license, you become exposed to products, programs, extensive training. And the training is for the most part free. All right. You also get discount products that are discount rated for referrals. We have a referral program for a certain area of insurance. Really good program. I mean, really good. So what are you reaping? Are you one of those sitting on the couch saying, I should have, why didn't I could have, or what would have happened if I would have? What are you doing, right? What are you doing? This is reaping season. Reaping season. What are you reaping? Are you spending? Look, most people don't even have long-term care. Oh, my children will take care of me. My grandchildren will take care of me. Well, let me say that like this. Let me answer that. What if they die before you? That's one. Or their life or lives become so busy, they don't have time now. Or what if they're sicker than you? Then what? Hey, you need to consider these things. You need to consider these things. Now, I know that some people say, buy term, invest the difference. I'm talking about your retirement, your reaping season. What are you reaping or going to reap? Well, I have long-term disability. You know, disability only lasts till age 65, unless, even when you buy private disability, age 65, sometimes a couple of years after. So disability is to protect your income. Long-term care is to protect your money. Protect your money, honey. Protect your money. Talking about protection. What about a trust? Do you have a trust? What are you reaping? Are you thinking about your family, your grandchildren? Are you one of the ones that will say, hey, they're on their own? You need to answer that. You need to think about that. See, a trust protects things immediately. Oh, you need a living trust. What type of trust do you need? We have the professionals that can help you. Hey, I want to mention my friends once again. All right, can I do that? I want to bring you to my friends once again, once again, once again. There's this place called One Price Cleaners. You gotta love it, man. One price. You know what? I gotta bring these. I got to get over there. I want to be a living example for you. I had somebody on the show several months ago, and they love them. I mean, they actually love them. One Price Cleaners, Garden City, at the farmers market, directly when you turn down the street for farmers market's on the left, they're on the right. Okay. Highway 80, right off Highway 80, they're black owned and operated with the best prices in town. Now I know we're talking about trust protects things immediately. So when you get your clothes dry clean, you get that suit clean, you want to go see your attorney, you don't have an attorney, what about them? Man, these are my friends here. They will help you, okay? You tell them I sent you. Davis Bosman Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. Telephone number 912-225. Stay on their website, www.dbjlawyers.com. Check them out. Check them out. Okay. So, hey, listen, a trust, you look, you need a trust, right? You need a trust. Go talk with my buddies. Davis Bosman Johnson Lawyers, the law firm. Go talk with them. If you don't have time for that, come see me, call me. I have probably the largest estate planning firm in the country at my disposal, ready to help you. And because I refer you, you get a discount. You can't beat that with a stick, people. You can't beat it. So this is a very, very important question for you. What are you reaping? What are you reaping? All right. Hey, look, our programs and products at WSB, guess what they are? They're at a discount. They're discounted for you once you have your license. Oh man, why don't you just get into this industry? I need more people of color in this industry. I need more people, period. But I want you people of color to stop being so lazy and get on board with this thing. Get on board. All aboard! Get on board with this. All right, listen. We're going to wrap this up a little early tonight. Excuse me. What's the thing that really grabs your attention about money? Is it spending? What is it? Is it spending? Is it just a thought of it? There's nothing like success. Nothing. And when you have success, your confidence level rises. Even success in saving money. Spending is a habit, and so is saving. I want to talk one more time about the workshops we provide. They're free of charge. Free. Now, if you want the study material, the book, and the workbook that goes with it, our textbook and workbook, they're only $10. $10. And shipping and handling is $5. And I will send both of them to you for $15. All right. But if you text me your name, address, phone number, email, well, if you text me, I already have your phone number, but your name, your email, your address, if you text me, tell me you heard this on the show, I will send you the textbook and workbook free of charge. Aha! No, hey, it's reaping season. And in order to reap, you got to sow seeds. I hope you're sowing seeds. Tell people about your business. You got a little craft thing going on, tell somebody. You better tell somebody. Hey, you got to tell somebody. And if it's good, you know what happens? People start referring you more and more and more and more and more. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. Hey, this is Financial Sense. And boy, do we have some big sinners out there, don't we? That have messed up their money. Are you one of them? Or are you one of those that's going to be working through your retirement until you die? Now, look, and nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But if you have to do it to survive, then that means you were not planning your retirement the proper way. So, when's the last time you had a financial checkup? When's the last time you had somebody look at your finances with you? Not just for you, with you. Did you catch that? With you. At World System Builder, we provide free financial checkups, just like we provide free financial workshops. Free. Hey, grab that website scrolling on the bottom. All right. You can always go to worldsystembuilder.com and pull it up and go to the section that says events and pull up workshops, and you'll see the workshops. Go to the calendar. That's what this will give you. Go to the calendar and look at which workshop you want to attend. We have 6. Attend all 6 multiple times, not just one time, multiple times. Because the first time you hear it, you know you're going to go to sleep. You know you're going to be doing other things. You know you're not going to pay attention. But the second time you listen to it, you're paying a little more attention. The third time, you're serious about it. The fourth time, you're really getting that stuff ingrained, right? Right? So do it, folks. Do it. Well, listen, my name is Anthony Murray, and it's been my honor and my privilege to be with you today. And what did we talk about? Reaping season. What are you reaping? What are you reaping? What are you reaping? What are you reaping? Are you reaping pain? Are you reaping happiness? What are you reaping? Let me read something to you about success one more time before I go. The only reason you continue to fail is because you keep your eyes closed. Open your eyes, people. There's a big, beautiful world out there, loaded with opportunities. Find a need, fulfill the need. Find a need. Fulfill the vision. Make it work. We'll see you next time. I like that.